Good Supplier presents the hydraulic relief valve or hydraulic pressure relief valve. What is a pressure relief valve? A relief valve is used to limit pressure in one or more locations in a hydraulic circuit. A relief valve uses a spool or poppet engaged to the closed position by a spring. A spool is a cylindrical piece of machined steel that slides within a machined body. A poppet is a flat piece of machined steel attached to a stem, and the face of the poppet rests against a seat to provide superior sealing. The purpose of a pressure relief valve is to control or limit pressure surges within pipelines, protect the system, and defend against instrument or equipment failure. They are usually present in clean water industries. Good Supplier Incorporated is an expert in the specification and supply of hydraulic pressure release valves for a wide range of industries and applications. First, let's find out more about the purpose of a pressure relief valve and pressure relief valve features. The primary purpose of a pressure relief valve is to protect life, the environment, and property. Therefore, a pressure relief valve is a safety device and, in numerous instances, the final safeguarding measure. Thus, the valve must be maintained and operating at all times and under all circumstances. When pressure rises in the portion of the circuit where the relief valve is installed, a force acts upon the spool end or poppet face. The force applied by the spring opposes the pressure on the spool end or poppet face to keep the valve closed. Valve spring compression force is often variable. Compression height can be reduced by an adjustable screw, although the effective range is limited. For example, spring might be effective between 1,000 and 5,000 psi or between 100 and 1,200 psi, but rarely between 100 and 5,000 psi. As hydraulic pressure continues to rise in the circuit where the valve is installed, force against the spool or poppet starts to overcome the opposing party of the spring, opening a flow path to the tank. As pressurized fluid exits the relief valve, energy is diverted in the form of heat until downstream pressure equals the spring value force, which could be drops of flow or all of pump flow, depending on the application and state of the circuit. In short, a relief valve is a hydraulic component designed to limit pressure in an entire system or subcircuit by diverting pressurized flow to the reservoir. The relief valve is most often installed directly downstream of the pump to control system pressure, but can be used in other parts of the circuit to protect isolated components. Relief valves are most often installed in a hydraulic system after the pump. This location provides the most direct and immediate response when the relief valve opens to bleed fluid to the reservoir, thereby reducing pressure equal to its spring setting. The relief valve will open as pressure caused by a downstream load or back pressure increases high enough to force the poppet or spool open against its spring. The relief valve opens modestly at first, bleeding as little fluid is required to maintain pressure as is needed downstream. However, if downstream pressure continues to rise, so too does the force upon the poppet or spool, pushing it further against the spring until spring force is equaled by hydraulic pressure. Hydraulic pressure relief valves are used across various applications in which pressure levels are critical for uninterrupted and smooth machinery performance. These include oil and gas, petrochemical, and power generation using steam, air, gas, or liquid. Pressure relief valve operation is also utilized in multiphase applications and chemical processing systems. Get in contact with us now to have the best quality of excellent and reliable parts for the industrial valves in the industry. With Good Supplier, you don't have to worry about the quality, price, and delivery because at Good Supplier, you will find that high quality and speed of delivery meets lower prices. Visit our website, goodsupplierglobal.com, and contact us with your order at sales@goodsupplier-global.com.